first hoop. Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Cup.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And way under control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Whalers touchdowns! He's got it! He's got it! Marty score!
Hello, Nantucket. MassDOT is excited to announce our latest survey of how people travel around the state. It's called the Massachusetts Travel Study, and it helps us figure out how to spend resources and plan services in your area. A random sample of households will be invited to participate, but if you live here on Nantucket, chances are you will be included. So be on the lookout for invitations to hit mailboxes starting this week and all throughout September. We look forward to your partnership in moving towards a better transportation future in Massachusetts and throughout the islands.
The board of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse and the coaches are wildly passionate about the sport of lacrosse and teaching it to Nantucket's kids. I'm Gary McCarthy, president of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse. The dedication of not only the players, but the parents and coaches to running this program is really inspiring.
So what I love about the Learn to Play program is when I show up every day, the kids are coming smiling and all they want to do is have fun.
This is my third year coaching the girls Learn to Play lacrosse team here. What I really like about it is that for those that are newer to sports, they're learning leadership skills, team building, communication. They're learning not only just how to pick up and pass and catch and shoot in lacrosse. There's so much more to be gained.
The beauty of this program is to grow the love of playing and then to grow the love of the game of lacrosse and playing the game of lacrosse.
I first got involved with Nantucket Youth Lacrosse back in 2012 when we had one U15 team, and it has grown tremendously. It has been incredible to be a part of such a program.
My passion for coaching I didn't know was there until I started. Being on the lacrosse board and helping out coaching has allowed me to kind of give back to Nantucket since it is such a wonderful community.
We're driven as a board to promote inclusiveness across social, cultural, and economic backgrounds. With your assistance, financial assistance, we've been able to do that. We've given scholarships for both registration and lacrosse equipment to over 60 kids. We've also partnered with the Nantucket Boys and Girls Club for all the first and second grade Learn to Play program and made the program completely free.
What this has done for us collectively with both teams has brought together a team spirit.
When I first moved here, I found myself kind of looking towards sports and my coaches and teammates to make relationships. But when I got on the practice field and strapped up, that's really where I took off.
It gives them an opportunity to meet their new friends that they may not see in the class all the time, have that team effort and support and friendships that are built, and it's also teaching them a new sport, which is really exciting as well.
Without the youth program, our high school team wouldn't be where we are today. A lot of that is because we've been able to bridge the gap between the youth program and the high school program. They all work together. They start working on plays when they're in U11, U13, and then they fine-tune them at U15, and it gives us the opportunity to grow.
And that's what it is. It's a pipeline. And if the bigger you can start the pipeline early, the more the high school is going to benefit in the end.
The time that they're able to spend together on the boat, on the bus, hanging out, our 50-minute game is actually an 8-hour game. These girls grow up together. They learn to work together. They learn how to travel together. It's one of the better organizations on the island, and I'm proud to say I was a part of it.
Look, this doesn't happen without you. We love the sport. We love what we're doing as a group. As I say, the board is extremely passionate, not just about lacrosse, but at building up community, a lacrosse community inside of Nantucket's community. So thank you. We're very appreciative.
When you add resilient gardens to your outdoor spaces, you contribute to the long-term well-being of the island. Introduce yourself to the Nantucket Footprints virtual garden tours and find inspiration to cultivate biodiversity. The first tour of a native meadow, curated by the Nantucket Conservation Foundation, is now available for free at nantucketfootprints.org.
There was this mind picture of a drug addict. Down and out, not somebody you want in the house. But they're our neighbors, they're our relatives, they're our friends.
I still regret not taking that warning like I probably should have.
I truly believe the lowest point of despair is the preventable loss of one's child.
If you have an addiction issue, I want to be able to take care of you. It is an equal opportunity problem.
Need help? Visit addictionsolutionsnantucket.com.
Good afternoon, Whalers Nation, and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whaler sports here on the NSC and NCTV. We're coming to you live from the John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as your Nantucket Whalers girls varsity volleyball team play host to the Dolphins from DY Regional High School. Thanks for joining us here. Happy to be hanging out with Sean Davis. He'll be your eyes on the court. And our student trainee today, Sergio Nelson, hanging out with us. And I've got a co-commentator up here. Happy to have Jackie V back in the booth. Actually up on top of the bleachers, but back in the booth, we're going to call it. So happy to have her hanging out. She, of course, provides a wealth of knowledge as a former volleyball player compared to me, who tried to play some beach volleyball back in college. That was about it. But we have got a good league matchup here for the Cape and Islands as the DY Dolphins pay us a visit. But before we get to our game preview, I do want to thank our founding underwriter for the sports here on the NSC and NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the students of Nantucket High School a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have continued those efforts with their support of our broadcast. Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Athletics. The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myricko'connell.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as the Whalers continue their final warm-ups here, about 3 minutes away from the first serve. Nantucket comes into this afternoon's matchup 1-6 on the season. They had a competitive match in their last match against Nauset. They lost 3-2, running their losing streak to 6 matches, and it gets no easier tonight as the 6-3 Dolphins squad come across the pond for the first of 2 matchups between these two teams.
The Whalers finish up the regular season on October 23rd in the rematch. And Victoria Todorova is now the anchor of the squad. The senior libero continues to play at a high level despite the Whalers' record. Bianca Santos remains as the setter and will look to feed Leah Crowley in the middle and Rihanna Cranston on the outside. This year's team has been challenged with unforced errors, especially on the serve, so they're going to have to clean that up if they can try and pull off the upset tonight as new head coach Michaela Lyons tries to get the squad back in the win column. Jackie, they've looked pretty good in warm-ups here, and they are going to have to contend with some height here, so we'll have to see how they fare.
Other teams got a lot of height over there.
Yeah, and DY plays in a couple of divisions up in Division 2 as well, so they will definitely have a challenge. DY's won 2 in a row, looking for its third league win, and against just one loss. Common opponents, again, both teams did defeat St. John Paul. The Whalers won in 3-1. DY won in straight sets. DY also defeated Nauset in straight sets in their first matchup. Of course, I just mentioned that Nantucket lost in 5 sets, and both teams were defeated in straight sets by Cape and Islands heavyweight Barnstable, who has not lost to anybody yet. So thanks again for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. Busy week for Whalers athletics. We'll get into a little recap of those other teams. The golf team in action today. Both soccer teams remaining undefeated as the weather finally broke early on Monday. We were able to play another soccer game. But obviously some schedule changes will happen as things got moved around over the weekend. We were able to get a football game in on Sunday. It was supposed to go off on Friday night, but we still got it in on Sunday despite soggy and windy conditions, to say the least. Not sure if it affected the Mashpee Falcons, but certainly seemed to affect the offense for the Whalers as they lost 40-7. They'll look to rebound this weekend coming up. Homecoming week started on Monday, so all sorts of festivities, including the bonfire we'll talk about for the football team coming up on Friday to benefit the Booster Club. That's always a fun time. So you played a little volleyball back in the day. Give us your volleyball history.
Chris. I played for the Trumbull High Eagles in Connecticut, and so I played there. I played for them for 3 years before I had a hip injury, sadly.
I blew my hip out.
I blew my hip out. Yeah, it was awful. But so I ended up actually managing my senior year, and so I was still able to be in the mix.
And you guys had a very successful program.
Yes, we did. We were undefeated for 2 whole seasons. That was probably one of my proudest moments. And then I also played a little bit of club when I was in college at Quinnipiac. And I also did the intramural volleyball team program there as well. So I have a lot of volleyball in my heart, and I definitely wish I could play still. But this is a great treat for me. I get to watch volleyball,
vicariously,
and
we get to watch.
It definitely pains me too that I can't play, and like whenever something goes wrong, I'm like, I wish I was on the court.
Yeah.
But no, it's interesting to see these girls. This is my second year watching them, so I'm really interested to see how far they've come and how far they will go.
Well,
so we got a lot of new faces on this varsity team.
An interesting start to this season with the graduation of a couple of key cogs to their success in the last few years, and
Chloe
of
Marrero.
course, the Hammer being one of them, and certainly Coach Uselli moving along in her style.
Haley too. She's gone.
A lot of talent. 4, and we talked about 4 at the 8. As the Whalers get it started here with the first serve. And that will go long as Nantucket takes a 1-0 lead. But again, a lot of height right at the front line. We did not get a DY roster, so I apologize to the Dolphin fans that have tuned in here as well. We'll give you numbers in lieu of actual names. That counts. Little tip. Nice reaction by Santos. And a free ball back to DY. Tough set. And a good rally here for the second point. One of those reactionary points for Nantucket.
Whiffed it through the hands.
But Cranston credited for the kill there.
Nice.
Giving Nantucket a 2-0 lead to start things off. just underway from John Jay. First set. Whalers have held serve here for the first couple points. That's over. Tough play. Todorova will have to play it free. Todorova with the dig. Crowley unable to finish. Todorova, another dig technically. There's Cranston trying to find a hole.
They're stumping the Dolphins a little bit. Oh, I spoke too soon.
The broadcaster jinx. So that was number 16, with the kill. No, 18. They, of course, are standing right next to each other, so hard for us to tell either way. DY with their first serve, they are down 2-1. Lefty knuckleballs over.
Nice hit by number 26. Couldn't be there fast enough.
Number 18 with the kill. So her second in as many points. And DY will serve now, tied at 2. Heats up Gonzalez. Todorova with a great save. And that's out. On the other side of the stick there in the net. So the Whalers get a point and a side out.
Silva with the serve.
Ooh.
Just short.
Nice velocity, just hit the net. So tied at 3 here in the first set. The libero for DY, another lefty. Oh, leaks over. Unfortunate for Nantucket there.
That's what I was hoping would happen on the previous serve.
The ace and DY with a
She's got a powerful
cheerleader-esque celebration for the ace. We'll have to get that on. And Cranston with a little dink finds a spot as the ball hits the floor for a point for the Whalers and a side out, tied at 4. Leah Crowley back behind the service line. This is a new wrinkle. I haven't seen her back there. And on the line, foot fault. Maybe that's why we don't see her behind the service line much. So 5-4 DY with the lead and the serve. Good jump serve, Cranston handles. She'll get it. Nice!
Nice kill.
Cranston with another kill, and that's something that we absolutely need for this team to have success is number 4 to finish at a high rate.
Yep. She's got so much power.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little bit too much power. So when she gets it right on that nice deep spot in the court, it can throw off the back row. It's a perfect spot. That's in. Oh, what was that? Oh. A little bit of confusion on the court. Now we have the whistle.
Side out to DY. Number 33 with the serve.
Nice up.
Todorova. Little dig. Nice get. Todorova back. Cranston will play it over. Free ball. Little miscommunication there. Leads to another Whaler point. And we're tied at 6. This is what Nantucket has to do. Keep it close, which they have done in most of their matches that we have seen. But what I call crunch time, when it gets to that 20-plus point area, the other teams have had tendencies of tightening it up and finishing. Oh, almost. Oh, that's a carry.
Yeah.
Almost looked like Todorova's ball. She could have let go.
Yeah, I thought she was going to let it go. It's almost like these little tiny mistakes are what's keeping them back and keeping them neck and neck and then right to the end. And it's it's exhausting for them to make the tiny little mistakes because then it's just back and forth the entire time.
A rare service error by DY as Todorova meanders back behind the service line as libero. She will certainly go down as one of the most decorated volleyball players. Again, Chloe Moreira won an MVP, but she was recognized for her work as a libero in the state of Massachusetts. So a state
Yeah, that was a
recognized
carryover.
volleyball player, Vicky Todorova. We'll have to see if it leads to some next level playing time for her, or whether she goes a different direction. She, of course, was on the Whaler Word last year. I'm not sure if she's going to be part of that this year, but good kid and a great athlete.
Just a little bit off.
Tried to outsmart DY and get it over, but you got to keep it inside the white lines.
Yes, you do.
9-7 now, DY with the lead. Good play by Cranston to get it up, and she'll give it. Again,
That was a
one of
hard
those
serve.
Iffy.
Tough.
Rare mental error by Vicky Todorova.
Yeah, those little, I think they're in their heads a little bit too much now. Because once it gets neck and neck like that, and then they start seeing the points break further and further apart from each other, it's a lot of pressure to have.
So 11-7. That one finds the corner for an ace.
Timeout on Nantucket.
So Coach Lyons will talk it over if the Dolphins have ripped off 5 in a row here to take a 12-7 lead, the largest of the afternoon. But again, it's just a mistake here, a mistake there, and DY's taken advantage of all of those, as good teams do.
Yep, exactly, Chris. It's nice to see some new faces on the team, though. Like I know that some of the JV girls had moved up to varsity, and it's nice to see them actually flourishing. So they're doing pretty good for staying
Mariana
together as a team.
Silva, a new name. Ashley Vizioli, we'll see her on there. Julie Pyers, number 13, gets some good rotation as well. And Victoria Bazkova represents the middle height when Leah Crowley tags out in the rotation for
middle
Coach
hitter.
Lyons. So 12-7 DY with the lead and the serve. That one will run far beyond the baseline.
Too much power.
So undefeated seasons, were those state championships for your team then?
No, they weren't. No, we went all the way the entire season undefeated, and then when we got to championships, we were usually out within the first couple games, which was sad. But it was a huge deal to us because our program was so small.
Undefeated is still undefeated. I don't care how you slice it.
Right? 2 whole seasons in a row. But there was always so much pressure. And we had a hard coach, too. Our coach was always drilling us.
Yeah, we talked about
we were
that.
exercising all the time. Preseason, we were meeting at the track every Saturday over the summer.
Back set here. Runs far. So this time a wise choice by Todorova to not play it. Yeah, big tall number 25 for DY. She's got to be over 6 foot.
It's so hard, too, because there's always that instinct to just put your hands right up and stop it, because then you don't want to be the one that makes the mistake of thinking that it was going out and then it lands just on the line. So it's definitely a lot of pressure being in that back row when you get a deep serve.
Little jump serve from the lefty from DY, and here's a chance. Ooh, just out. So back to a 4-point lead at 14-10 after the Whalers had closed to within 2.
Just got to get more on top of that ball and really bring it down.
Right. And another service error for DY will give the Whalers a side out and another point, 14-11. Nice serve.
Nice serve by Mariana Silva.
Free ball. Oh, finds the hole as Todorova unable to get there.
Taken away. That's the
Again,
worst,
those types
too.
of things. Free ball, you think that should be at least an opportunity to make a point. Instead, it's a kill.
Exactly. So disappointing when you get to serve and you have such an excellent serve like Silva just had, and then it's completely out of her control what happens to it after.
So still first set. Whalers down just 4. Crowley gets a hand on it, unable to finish.
Ooh.
Good kill. Yeah, and that's number 18. That's her third unofficially.
Tough kill. Todorova usually gets all those too, and even that one was tricky for her.
She's got a knack for the ball, that's for sure.
She digs those out.
That's out. Ooh,
Just
catches
in.
the line.
Sadly mistaken, Chris.
Yeah. My defense, Coach Lyons is right in my line of sight. The light was in my, sun was in my eye, and I can come up with a couple more if I need to.
Oh.
And that's off the side of Rihanna Cranston's
That's the worst too.
wrist. Another ace for DY as the lead swells to 17-11. 18-11, yeah.
Service DY.
Good deep serve, too. Cranston with an opportunity.
There we go.
And she'll get the finish. Nicely done. Again, well placed in that far corner.
Yep.
Able to get a little top spin on it.
And her strength does wonders and helps so much when it
Crowley
comes
behind
down
the
to
service
bringing those
line
balls
once
down.
again. And a quick side out to DY. 19-12 first set. DY with the lead. And number 18 with the serve. Cranston plays the free ball. Todorova hits it. Oh, nice. This could be an opportunity. Oh, just not quite enough from Todorova. Well beyond the baseline. Tried to get a little top spin on it as well.
It's a lot harder when you're hitting it over your head, but it's so hard to get around those balls when they're so far out.
Gonzalez
Nice.
get down and get it. Santos over to Todorova.
Free ball over to DY.
Oh, perfectly placed in the corner for the kill. And lead up to 9, now 21-12 as we get into that crunch time area of the first set. See if the Whalers can get a side out here and put together a couple of serves. Tough place for Todorova.
Nice jump
and
serve.
no one home on the backside of the net. 22-12. DY with the lead and the service.
She's got a very powerful
Another
jump
service
serve.
point for DY, yeah.
Number 18, yeah, she's their middle hitter, and she's got a really, really powerful arm.
Already with 3 kills here in the first set. And she has been
She's got a
stinging
flawless
with her
jump
serve.
serve.
Yeah.
Setting up for a free ball over to Dennis-Yarmouth.
I'd like to see those free balls a little deeper.
Yeah, just to confuse him a little bit.
Nobody home for the set, so Santos sends it over.
Oh,
Todorova
nice.
with the dig. Cranston
Back
unable to find the dead spot.
Cranston.
Nice set. Oh, baby!
Cranston with the kill, finally,
Nice
to break
kill
this
from
serve.
number 4. Good rally. And the Whalers come on top of that one for a much needed side out. Let's see if they can run a couple of serves together here as Bianca Santos. Nice.
No one had it. I'm seeing I'm seeing a lack of communication on this court. I see that they're getting a little bit confused sometimes when the ball just goes right by them, but they just got to be a little bit more with their head on a swivel and talk more to each other.
Yeah, when the rallies extend,
yeah,
the communication is lacking. That's well beyond the baseline there. So quick side out, just what the Whalers need here, but they are a point away from losing the first set here. A quick moving first set, actually, after it went back and forth to 7.
Let's see what Rihanna can do for us.
Has gone on a 17-7 run. Whalers need to win the point here to extend the set. Nicely done, and into the net was the call. So that's going to end the first set as DY wins the first one 25-14. Teams will switch spots here, and we'll take a quick break here on the NSC and NCTV as the Whalers drop the first set 25-14. You're watching Whalers Athletics on the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as the Whalers dropped the first set 25-14 to the DY Dolphins. Again, we talked about a couple things that the Whalers, again, could improve and need to improve if they're going to turn this season around here after a 1-6 start. But, you know, it's a good group of kids, and they, as you said off camera, they know each other.
They know each other.
There is a trust after playing so many matches together. Again, a different coaching style certainly than Vaselli had, which is much more in your face. Very similar to probably what you got. You had it.
I had
your
the
high school experience, but
intense coaching.
But
you can tell that they trust each other and they care about each other, and I just think that they need to chat more.
It's little stuff, yeah.
It's those little tiny things. But when they work as a unit, you can tell. That's when they win the points.
Right.
Is when they're all communicating and their heads are on a swivel. They're talking to each other.
So set number 2, DY should serve despite winning that first set.
service from Dennis-Yarmouth, number 5. Nice jump serve. Right over to Vicky Todorova. Bianca.
Ashley Visioli with the chance. Nice block by Crowley!
I think that little pep talk gave him some confidence,
Little
which
life,
is good.
yeah, little life.
Love to see
If
it.
they can sustain that energy. Visioli out. Silva, number 26, back behind the service line. She had a couple of good serves in that first set.
Got a strong arm.
Good deep serve. Free ball over to Nantucket. See if they can take advantage.
Oh, outside hit.
Deep
Rihanna,
set. Nice. Cranston with the kill.
That was the perfect spot. She got
Two
right
good
on
points
top of
right in
it.
a row to start things off
Yeah.
here in set number 2.
See if we can build a little bridge. Silva with the serve again.
Another good deep serve. That's going to be over. Crowley puts a hand on it.
And a little bit of confusion.
And that's out. 3 straight for the Whalers. Good start to set number 2.
Just got to keep this energy up. Nice cheers from the sidelines. We'd love to hear it. Support of their teammates.
Oh, good
Ball
spot.
over.
Crowley unable to get it
Just
over.
whiffed it a little bit. She seemed very disappointed in herself for that.
Yeah, that's one that she gets over at least over 9 times out of 10. So 3-1 for with the side out. DY to serve. Todorova handles the serve.
Cranston.
Cranston
Nice.
hammers it.
It's going to go right back over to her.
Oh, finds the deep line, both lines, right in the corner. Perfect placement on the kill from Rihanna Cranston.
Nantucket Whalers earn this service back.
A quick side out and a good start, 4-1, largest lead for the Whalers here this afternoon.
Got Leah back on the service.
Right on the
Floater
line.
right over. Out.
That runs deep.
That was an out ball.
Hammered, but just beyond the baseline. So now 5-1, the Whaler lead. Rainbows over.
Got a tip on.
Cranston with the dig. Santos.
Nice.
Oh, nicely placed by Bogdova.
Beautiful spot. That was the perfect move in that situation. Everybody was tucked all up at the front, worried about what was going on up front, and she just lobbed it right over them.
Entire defense for DY. 6-1, the Whalers lead. Good set. Nice dig. Crowley gets it over. Oh, nice save.
Dennis-Yarmouth scrambles to step back up.
Oh, Crowley probably could have let that one go.
It's that instinct.
I'm loving the
telling
energy
you.
here in set number 2.
I know. They're much more excited to get points up there on that board.
Lefty. Ooh, ace.
A little bit of confusion.
Knuckleballs over.
Nobody wanted to take responsibility for that one. It was just too fast.
Again, communication.
Yep, exactly.
Another good serve, free ball, Todorova. DY with a chance to extend it.
Right side.
Tip.
You gotta free ball it over.
Good deep free ball, though. That's what I'm talking about. Get it deep, at least you have a chance. Nice dig! Oh, almost would have been better if Bogdova didn't touch it, but
right.
The block goes out of bounds. And DY
Back
pulls
with the
back
side
to
out.
within 2. 6-4. Here's set number 2. DY won the first set. Flat-handed serve.
She like ran into that
Cranston
too.
blocked.
Power.
That counts. Oh, dead spot. Nicely placed. Just volleyball IQ there from number 18 as she saw the entire front line making a play under the net, and she was able to find a little spot there on the right side.
She just moved it right back to him.
And good lefty serve. Cranston places one. 2 Whalers there. They can play it. Nicely done. You play it off the rafters if it comes into your spot. Oh, athletic move.
That was right
to
in the middle of
finish.
all of them.
And just like that, the DY Dolphins have tied it up.
Wow.
6-1 lead erased.
Back on the service, number 10 for Dennis-Yarmouth. She's got a really powerful left-hand serve.
Oh, nicely done. Todorova with the dig. Cranston. Free ball. Todorova. Just.
Nice. You can still play it if you missed the first one.
Woo! Hammered home. First lead by DY at 7-6. And an ace has it 8 up Rihanna Cranston. DY's ripped off 7 points in a row. Cranston. Got to at least get that one over.
Yeah, gotta get up under
It wasn't going to be a powerful hit. You got to at least get it over. And timeout called by Coach Lyons. Again, the Dolphins asserting themselves as they have won 8 points in a row and now hold a 9-6 lead here in set number 2. But again, better energy.
Yeah, way better energy in this set than we saw in the first one. But they slipped up just a little bit. They had a pretty steady lead up until, same thing, I think it's just them getting in their head, making these tiny, tiny little mistakes that just, they can't get over. Yeah, they add up.
And again, good teams take advantage of.
Yeah, exactly. Once they see where your faults are, they're going to take advantage of those
It's
entirely.
like a shark seeing, smelling blood. They go right after it.
Yeah.
And again, if somebody's...
If they notice no one's in the back left corner, they're going to serve all their balls to the back left corner. They're going to hit all of them to the back left corner.
Or if there's a person
realize,
that's mishitting a little bit, they're going to hit right to you.
Yep,
The ball will find you.
These good teams, they always find the weakest link and just chip away at it. So we'll see if they can dig themselves out of this one.
The libero for DY serves it up. The libero for Nantucket returns. Free ball back to DY.
Oof.
And another strong finish. 10-6 now DY. So the timeout unfortunately does not pay dividends with a side out. The lead is just 4, so Nantucket's still very much in this thing. Make it 5 with the ace. Third ace. Of this set.
Number 10 for Dennis-Yarmouth on the service. She has just been unbreakable.
Santos flips it over. That will go beyond the baseline.
That's what breaks it. Sometimes my jinxes work the right way.
Julie Pyers in the game for the Whalers, replacing Gonzalez. Santos to serve. Good deep serve. That's coming over.
Nice hit back.
Cranston with a chance. Blocked.
Todorova saves it.
And out of bounds.
They've touched
to DY.
this stick.
5-point lead for DY, 12-7. They hold a 1-0 lead.
This girl had a long run last set.
Cranston unable to get it over.
Yeah.
I know it's difficult to hit it over your shoulder like that, but she's just got to find a way to get it up over the net. 13-7 DY with the lead and the serve.
Are players allowed to be chewing gum while playing?
Yes, so.
I just noticed that the server.
Nice block by Bogdova to give a piece. Cranston with a free ball. Back to DY. Todorova with the dig. Cranston, tough opportunity there.
Not on top of it. Too on top of it.
You want to hit it, but
yeah.
Unfortunately, you just got to get it over there.
She's got a powerful jump serve.
Yeah.
That's number 18.
Oh, nice play. Nice play. Fires with a good angle on the flat-footed spike.
Got some support from the crowd. Always nice.
Visioli back in.
Brianna Cranston, the serve.
She'll play Silva. Replace Silva.
I love watching all the little rituals the girls
Yes.
do before each serve. And they're all different.
Yep.
Mine was different too when I was in high school.
Nice play by Bogdova to tip it over. And the Whalers pull back to within 5 at 14-9.
But I had the same routine for my serve from freshman year of high school till senior year of college.
There you
the
go.
same thing. I had to spin the
Couple
ball
of spins
and then
whatnot,
bounce it twice.
It's like a
and then-
tennis serve, same thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where I learned it from. I grew up playing tennis. And the only reason why I made the volleyball team my freshman year of high school is because the coach said, you guys made the team because you could hit it over the net.
Right.
And nobody knew how to play volleyball. Nobody had played before they had tried out.
Right, in organized fashion, yeah.
Yeah. So it was really interesting building a team from the ground up.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it's kind of like the same thing with these girls too.
Yeah, I mean, the Whalers are not far off from that.
Exactly.
6 years removed from a club team. So, again, we take it for granted almost the success that Coach Vaselli worked very hard and committed those girls almost to the same routines that you guys did with off-season workouts and stuff like that. That's what it takes to get to that next level because the other teams are doing that already.
Yeah.
So if you don't think it's happening, that's just not correct.
Yeah, conditioning, having like 1 day a week for just conditioning, not even just practicing, but focusing on certain things every single day. Yeah.
Communication. So 15-10 now. DY with the lead and the serve. Oh, tough spot.
Yep. Off the
As it
floor,
knuckled
couldn't
right
get
to the
there.
ground in front of Cranston. She was unable to get down below it. Lead up to 6 at 16-10.
It gets to this point of the game where, see, it's that low hope of return. So
That's
they
exactly what you were talking
they start to play a little bit too safe. And like what Vicky just did, she let the ball bounce down in. And
Thought it was going deep.
Thought it was going deep. That's where
Almost
you
the
start
same place.
overthinking. Yeah, it's the same plays, but it's
Nicely played by Santos.
that was a
Again, that
perfect spot.
almost was a carry,
Yeah.
but she was able to get the hands free. So 17-11, Whalers hanging around here in set number 2, down just 6. Bogdova with some quality points. She takes a seat. Crowley replaces her.
See if Todorova can get a 6-point service
Good
run.
serve for the ace.
Now a 5-point service run. More Whalers pulling in, so showing support for their team. More students trickling in.
The culture has definitely been built here.
I really love that, how much the town supports all of the sports here.
Yeah.
Like
back set called for a carry. So side out. Yeah, that's such a judgment call. Looked like she was able to just
Our
hit
back
it.
set's not
No, they're good.
legal.
It's just
It was
carry
just a carry.
was the call, yeah. because that's a back set, and
I
Visioli plays
didn't
it
think
over.
it was a carry, but
Block Visioli with an arm. And Crowley gets it over. Todorova saves it.
and a free ball
Wisely
back.
played back. Good rally here. Let's see if the Whalers. Oh! Crowley in the net. Oops. So DY extends the lead to 7 now, back to their largest lead of the second set. The Whalers desperately need a side out here. Visioli with a good hit. Todorova saves it. Santos plays it. And it catches the line! Gonzalez will tag in for Pyers, and she will roam behind the baseline to serve. Julie Pyers with a good point in that rotation. 19-13, DY up 1-0, and with the lead here in set number 2. Oh!
Right to the face.
Good
oh
try.
no. That's the worst spot to
She's
hit
a
right in
volleyball
the
player.
nose.
She's right up.
I know, but the
So,
nose.
20-13 now.
Just want to make sure it
DY
just doesn't start.
continues to close in on that magic number of 25.
Those game
time
balls
here.
are hard too.
Crowley
Oh.
blocked. Oh, Todorova!
Nice. Oh.
Just wide. The reaction is just
I know.
uncanny.
Oh.
Again.
Nice.
Crowley unable to get there, so 22-13 now.
It's tough when the setter has to get the second ball and run across the entire court and no one's there in her spot.
That's over. And nobody home on the backside as number 18 once again finishes with the kill.
They're picking off their weak spots every time. Every time that they're spread out, they do a tip or somewhere,
Very
somewhere
few
short.
mistakes for
Yeah, very few.
the Dolphin squad here. Oh, Crowley nearly tipped it over, but nearly is not going to get it done here this afternoon as set point has come upon us here. A quick moving set number 2 again.
Once again.
24-13, Dolphins with the lead.
Set just got
And
away
the
from
serve. And an ace finishes it off. So despite a 6-1 lead to begin things, the Dolphins bear down, and we'll take a break here on the NSC and NCTV as DY holds a 2-0 lead and can close it out if they can win set number 3.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
first hoop. Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Carp.
I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium as we get ready for set number 3. The Whalers down 2-0. And as I mentioned, we've got lots of activity today as the athletics kind of got back on track here with the weather last week. Boys soccer picked up a big victory, another come from behind win yesterday, or Monday I should say, a 2-1 win over St. John Paul. They are 2-0-3 and will try and continue their incredible postseason run, 21 years and counting, and they are well on their way to another postseason win. Best of luck as they have 2 more matches this week. Girls soccer team also undefeated through 4 games, 3-0-1, and have scored in bunches. Adney Brannigan leading the squad there. Golf in action today. They're 3-2 overall and have showed glimpses of great play. And of course, the football team will face Sandwich in the homecoming game. They're 1-2 now after a tough game against Mashpee, the 40-7 loss on Sunday, as all of you watched here on the NSC and NCTV. Set number 2 begins with the Whalers serve. We've had good success early on in sets, but
I think
have yet to close one out. Crowley unable to finish. Todorova gets to it, but the Dolphins will get the side out on the first point of set number 3.
That left-handed right side is super strong. She's got a really good, number 25 on Dennis-Yarmouth. Yeah. She's got a really strong arm.
And height.
And height. Height always helps when you're a hitter. Oh!
It's like a fastball for pitchers.
Yep.
You get a little bit of error. You got room for a mistake when you can throw it 100 miles an hour.
Right. I find it interesting too, the shorter the girl, the more powerful the serve sometimes. Right. Like Vicky is so strong.
Oh, nice block by Crowley!
Oh,
ooh, careful.
Almost had a displaced ref.
Point and the side out.
You have to reposition
ran into the ladder.
Doesn't look like it was.
Quick repositioning.
Very secure.
Easy on the white shirts. We actually had, I don't know if you remember, we had a referee go down in the game. He got ran over and was knocked unconscious. And is fine, recovered fine, but
when was this?
It was at the football game.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we had to take about a 15-minute hiatus as they tended to him, and of course Nantucket's finest. And another fantastic block by Crowley. Gets up and denies.
I ran into a ref one time.
Yeah.
During a lacrosse game. It was not one of my most favorite moments, but.
Well,
but also, I was running back, like I was running, looking behind me, and the ref was supposed to be watching, so I was also kind of like, how did you not see me running towards you? But yeah, it's definitely not that
good
fun.
Finish there again, number 25, gets the left hand up. And
that was an incredible spike.
Hammers at home. Yeah, it was just an unfortunate, Jenkinson was trying to run and make a play on the ball. And
which Jenkinson?
Jeremy. The tall one, the bigger one. And as he was turning around, the ref was right there in the midfield, playing right behind the linebacker to basically, for holding. That's his position. But
that's so tough.
He did not see Jeremy, and Jeremy is not one to just get run over by.
No.
One of the few you don't want to. And, just fell backwards with all his weight. But he is okay and was okay.
Misjudged that one more time. I feel like that's a repetitive theme for Todorova this game. Just misjudging where that ball's going to land. And
slight misjudgment.
Sadly, they've been all in.
So 5-2 quickly, DY with a 3-point lead here in set number 3. They've won the first 2 sets. Rainbow goes to Todorova.
Nice spot by Crowley.
Oh, nice save by DY.
Balls
Cranston.
up.
Times it just leaks over. Crowley. Good rally.
Good setup, a free ball back over.
Santos over to Cranston.
Nice.
Nice finish.
That was a perfect hit by Cranston. That was excellent control she had over that ball. Sometimes she gets way too powerful with it and just hits it right on home, but that one was just the perfect spot. One person there, she could only get her right arm out.
Crowley rainbows one over and nobody home. Oh, gonna have to take a big hit. Unable to get it over.
Points for the Whalers.
5-4 now, Nantucket. Down just 1. Ooh, just deep. Thought it might land right on the line, but floated just beyond that baseline. So 6-4 DY with the 2-point lead and the serve. Cranston too far.
Too much power on that one.
No top spin on that one.
Yep.
Get the ball flat.
Most of the time she gets on top of it too.
Yep.
It's just, she's so strong.
That's short. Oh, unable, tried to just get it right over Bogdova. Got a little too pretty with it.
She looked so surprised too.
Yeah.
It didn't go over.
It's the quick toss with the lefty.
And sometimes when you're up there and you're overthinking it too much,
Yeah.
when you're trying to figure out where to go in the back of the court, and sometimes the head and the hands
Rainbow
don't
serve.
translate.
And another point. Should be 7-6, not 8-5. There you go. Oh, just tough spot. Gotta hope it's out there because that is just
That was in.
waiting to be smashed. So 8-6. Side out to DY.
Got our powerful server over here.
Yeah, number 18.
Number 18.
And that's, ooh, looked like it was going deep.
She doesn't want to overthink those.
Bogdova carries.
She's got a foot under the net. That was number 6 on Nantucket.
9-6 now. The lead for DY is 3. And the jump serve short.
Nantucket's got to take advantage of those little mistakes.
Vizzioli in for Silva. And Cranston back to serve. See if she can smash one here.
Got our little routine done. And a beautiful serve over.
Oh, Todorova doing her thing.
Tip it.
Blocked.
Oh.
Good reaction by the Whalers.
Nice.
Just needed to get that one a little deeper.
Back row hit.
Oh,
Todorova saves it. And a free ball over.
No, sir.
There was not a carry there. And a yellow card.
And a yellow card. I don't know what that means per se, other than maybe if you get 2 of those, you get a seat on the bench.
Who carried,
An unfortunate ending to a great rally.
Right?
Looked like a good, clean hit.
Looks like we got a little bit of commotion.
So
going
10-7
on.
the DY lead. And they will serve. Cranston gets to it. Todorova to place. Santos with the free ball over. Oh, that's definitely out. And the Whalers the beneficiary of a rare net mistake.
Yep, straight down,
by
right into
DY.
the net.
And number 8, Vicky Todorova will venture beyond the baseline to serve.
Let's see if she
Whalers
can get
libero.
a 2-point drive, tie us up.
Good serve. DY scrambling. They'll have to play it over free. Crowley unable to finish. And DY unable to get it over. 10-9. Whalers cut the lead to 1. Not sure what Coach Lyons was checking on, but something was marked in the book. Another good serve by Todorova. Again, good athletic move to even get to it. And Santos tried to get pretty with it.
Tried to throw
Unsuccessful.
him off.
Good thought.
Yeah, it was totally there.
Just got to get it over.
Yeah. Last piece of the puzzle. Oh.
Another service point for DY as they extend the lead back to 3 at 12-9. And does not make it over. So a couple of service errors this set for DY, and the Whalers are hanging in here at 12-10. It'll be Gonzalez back to serve for Nantucket. Ooh, just over. DY will play it free over. Todorova. Crowley.
Nice.
Finds a
Perfect
hole.
stop.
Oh, nicely recovered by DY. Hammered well wide. Whalers with a point.
11 to 12.
Good stick-to-itiveness
They
there by Nantucket.
are really trying to climb their way back up.
Gonzalez with another serve, down 1. Nice dig by Gonzalez. And misplayed on the set. Tough spot. So side out to DY. They will serve up 2, 13-11 here in set number 3. They've won the first 2 sets in convincing fashion. Into
Very
the net,
powerful
quick side
jump
out.
serve, but just short.
Yeah, that's the 4th service error this set for DY. Another good serve. That's going to be over. Crowley with the finish. And we're tied at 13.
Her height is so helpful in that middle hitter position. Just gets right on top of it every single time.
Another good knuckleball serve. Tipped over, unable to get it over. And the Whalers lead 14-13. Their first lead this far into the match, or this far into a set, forcing a timeout from DY. So great stuff. Hey, do want to mention that set number 2 and number 3, filmed by our student camera op Sergio Nelson. So welcome to the crew officially, Sergio. You're on camera, buddy. Great stuff as he attended one of Sean Davis, our main sports camera op, held a class a couple days ago over at NCTV Studios, and we'll have another one coming up right before hockey too. If you are at all interested out there as a Whalers student, you can come and join our crew and help celebrate your Whalers athletics and help film. And we've got lots of games coming up in the wintertime as we cover 4 different sports between boys and girls basketball and boys and girls hockey. So plenty of opportunity to earn not only a skill that's fun and enjoyable, celebrate your friends, but also get some community service points as NCTV is a nonprofit.
Yeah, we offer lots of community service to students throughout the entire island. If you're in high school from ages 14 to 18, we can do community service hours for you.
So 14-13 Whalers with the lead. Todorova with another dig. Cranston tipped and it falls in anyways.
There we go.
Another kill for number 4, Rihanna Cranston.
She's on fire this set. Number 26, Mariana Silva with the service.
And hammers one nearly
too much
to the
service there.
baseline of the basketball court. So again, got to keep that energy high, but keep it concentrated. Got to stay in focus. 15-14 Whalers with the lead. DY to serve. Santos, nifty, and forces a free ball. Good deep play by DY, and here's Todorova with a chance, and she gets it deep as well. Another free ball to Nantucket.
I feel like I never see Vicky actually hit the ball.
Crowley, blocked. Goes behind the defense. Good play by DY to tie it up at 15. Good rally.
It's always when they run forward to try and get in there and have
Caught with
coverage
their
around the hitters.
Feet
And
in
then,
the cookie jar there.
Yeah, and then DY just comes back with a deep tip.
Service
or a
error
push.
number 5 here in set number 3 for DY, and the Whalers the beneficiary once again. Quick side out, and Crowley behind the service line. Bogdova tags in for Todorova. With authority.
Kill, yeah, with authority for sure.
Quickly back in is Vicky
Yeah.
Todorova. Not sure if it would have mattered. That was hammered home. Tied at 16.
I don't think Vicky gets a break until there's a timeout or a set break.
Bogdova, dink, and a point.
Whalers up 17-16. They are really fighting tooth and nail for this one.
Again, the energy in set number 2 and here in set number 3, much more improved.
They're talking a lot more to each other on the
Santos.
court.
Off the side of her hand. And we're now tied at 17. DY up 2-0, so if they win this set, they will improve to 7-3.
Got number 18, our middle hitter, with her very powerful jump serve.
Deep serve, Todorova. Back set to Cranston, tough set. Flying in from the service line. Oh, nice recovery.
Save it.
But unable to keep it in play as a good effort.
Really good effort from the Whalers.
Falls just a little short. And DY with an 18-17 lead as we approach that crunch time area of the set.
Once again, that jump serve is just, woo, a
Santos
weapon.
into the rafters, Todorova into the rafters, and that's another point for DY. You can play it off the rafters if it stays on your side, but that was the 3rd hit, so
You can't hit
unable
the
to
ceiling,
do
you're
so.
gonna go on the other side. Got a lot of commotion on
Cranston.
the Whalers side.
Unable to find the
Too
corner.
much power.
And this matches the largest lead of the game, and again, hitting that crunch time part. Point number 20 for DY. Whalers need a side out here. Free ball. And miscommunication, Whalers fortunate there. I got it. No, you get it.
Yeah. Little game of whack-a-mole or something.
Yeah.
Just popped right down.
Brianna Cranston, number 4, to serve for Nantucket. Need a couple in a row here. Oh, nice serve. Leaks just over the net. Oh, would have been out. Nice placement into the net. Nantucket with the point. I think that's the first net call I've heard on DY all match. Get some energy from the bench as things get interesting here at 2019. Cranston to serve.
Cranston's got
good deep knuckleball serve.
Great serve.
Out. Point Nantucket. We're tied at 20.
Nice. They really were climbing up. They've been neck and neck this entire set. We got a lot of commotion in the J. O'Neill Gymnasium right now.
Bringing the noise. Let's see if it translates. That's going to be close. Todorova's there. Santos plays it. Oh, nice effort. Out, however. And Nantucket inches closer to a little third set rally here. Timeout DY. Again, want to mention Friday night is the Booster Club Pig Roast. Mike Gillies and the crew going to be hooking up some roast pig and going to be a big old bonfire out at the football field as homecoming week finishes up with the Saturday afternoon football game against the Sandwich Blue Knights. The 1 and 2 Whalers will face the 2 and 0 Blue Knights in a tough battle for Nantucket. But great stuff. We'll have the announcement of the King and Queen at halftime. So hopefully you can join in the festivities. You can jump on Faceland, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever it is, or just show up with some money and enjoy the festivities. Donate to a good cause. What a great event it was last year. Great way to start things off.
See if that timeout threw her off.
Cranston to serve once again.
And it did not.
Another good serve. Blocked.
Nice.
Free ball back over.
They regrouped.
Crowley unable to get a mitt on it, but nicely done. Good rally. Oh, DY.
This close.
Well-placed little dinky-doo. As things have gotten very interesting here in set number 3, tied at 21, DY to serve. It's a good one, Todorova handles. Free ball over. Into the net. Whalers with a quick side out. And will serve with the lead, 22-21. Todorova to serve. Crowley back in for Bagdova. Oh, into the net.
You can tell she's so disappointed about that.
Mistimed error there, and Todorova holds her head. Cannot believe she didn't get that one over.
Tying it back up, 22-22. Dennis-Yarmouth
got to win by
serve.
2, so still anybody's set here. Free ball to Cranston, who hammers it. Good get. That's a free ball basically to Nantucket. Todorova will play. Second hit. Oh. Vizioli seemed to be in good position as Crowley was going to have to play it behind her head. But a miscommunication gives DY an opportunity here at 23-22 with the serve.
Nice! was a really smart move.
Cranston plays it. Oh, just over the net. Todorova digs. Vizioli unable to find the floor.
Too much confusion.
And DY gets the point and has won 2 in a row. Here the Whalers need to get a side out to extend the match. Match point for DY. Whalers faithful letting it be known. Cranston gets it down to extend the match. Number 4 with the kill right on the line. And Mag Gonzalez going to come in and serve to try and extend it here. The Whalers need at least 1.
Supporting from the stands.
Serve is good. Should be a free ball over to Nantucket. Oh, and it finds a spot. And DY wins in straight sets despite a great effort in set number 3. Final in the third set, 25-23. So again, good energy here in set number 2 and 3, but unfortunately, DY wins, Whalers fall, and the losing streak continues here as they have lost 7 in a row. DY moves to 7 and 3 on the season. Final thoughts, Jackie, here from John Jay.
I think that you could definitely tell the girls were a little disappointed in themselves for this one, but they fought really long and hard, and yeah, I think that they had put in a great effort. High school volleyball, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
You know, especially with all the different divisions.
Unforgiving with the scoring.
Yeah, and these girls, you know, they don't have a lot of exposure outside of this island, so it's really hard to, you know, some of these girls on Dennis-Yarmouth might have more opportunities on the mainland that these girls don't get.
And as you
with
can see, the
external
numbers for DY here,
club teams,
very impressive. Wow,
yeah,
a lot of kids.
Exactly, yeah. So I think that our team's doing great with what they got, and they are still keeping up a really positive attitude.
Definitely a rebuilding year, obviously without
with Vasily,
a former, an MVP, Chloe Marrero, and 3 other starters from that squad graduating. And again, 6 years removed from just being a club team. So great culture being built here for Nantucket volleyball. Falls short tonight, but we hope you enjoyed our production here of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. You can jump on YouTube if you happen to miss it. Of course, we are streaming live on channel 1072 in HD here locally on NCTV. Our next broadcast will be Saturday afternoon as the Whalers football team look to get back in the win column. They face a tough opponent. It's homecoming, though. Anything can happen. Hopefully it's a bumpy boat ride for those Blue Knights as they look to avenge the lacrosse state championship loss. Hope you have a great homecoming week, Whalers Nation. Again, thanks for joining us. Many thanks to our student camera operator, Sergio Nelson, did a great job for us on the ops. And again, Sean Davis, as always, good to hang out with you, buddy. And Jackie V, thanks very much for your insight. Always good to hang out with you. We'll do it again here very shortly, I hope.
Such a pleasure, Chris.
Absolutely.
Always glad to be here. I love representing NCTV.
Have a great night, Whalers Nation. Unfortunately, Whalers lose 3-0 to the DY Dolphins here this afternoon. We'll see you very soon. Have a good one.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.